I'm designing a custom Lego set of my childhood home for my dad. I'll give it to him as a present, do the whole shebang. And I'm making a full-length video documenting all that, but this channel is for the behind the scenes. It's for the daily progress. So we've got 3 rules for this channel. Let me shrink this so you can see my screen. And let's pull this in. So our 3 rules are 20-minute video every day, no editing, and actually let's start our 20-minute timer, and show some progress. Our bonus rule is let's yap. Let's just talk as we work. So this is what we're working on, right? We've got the house here. I've already done all the exterior. There's some finishing touches, but I've done most of it. And then let me zoom myself in right there. I think that's pretty good. Whoops. Sorry, y'all. This makes it look like my first time. I think it's my first time trying to like zoom as I'm working. And if you see me bobbing, I'm doing walking pad, trying to hit 75 hard. And so I will say I have not done every day. Last week, it kind of fell off. That third quarter is always the hardest. Once you get past the halfway point, you get lazy. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, so I got to do my second exercise, and so I'm just doing walking while I do this. So on this so far, we've really filled out most of the interior. And now we're working on the master bedroom. This was my parents' bedroom. And so like this is my dad's nice bedside table. This is your first time here. This is the room we're working on, or I was just showing. So there's the bedside table on that side, and this side, the mirror, the window. You can see that all right here. Really, the picture is taken from this side, right? So you got the bedside table, the bed, what do you call that? The foot of the bed, the mirror, and on this side, the dresser and the picture. And see the mirror, foot of the bed, dresser, mirror, all that. And I'm liking where this is at. I think we're just gonna leave that as is. Yeah, and just move on to the bathroom / closet. So I already started putting in these. It makes it easy now that I've like done enough rooms in the house that most of the design choices I've done elsewhere in the house. So now that we're getting to this, you can see here's the counter. Actually, it's interesting though, because I'm realizing this is different than any other sink in the house. Like the other ones just use white, whatever. This is like actually a tile. I think I'm gonna leave it just for continuity purposes. Like all the rest are like that. The only other thing I can really think of us doing is changing the color of this. You know what? I don't hate that. Maybe we do. So I was just looking at what the other ones look like. I don't know. This really isn't bad. So maybe we do that. Yeah, maybe we do that. I like it. And then let's do the mirrors. So I think the way we did it in the other ones was, yeah, like a bunch of these. Although I'm realizing we really didn't. I don't think we had to use these ones. I think we have. Like these make sense in the side wall ones. The medicine cabinets on the side. So I guess let me start by replacing. Oh, is that our shower? Okay. Let's start by doing the one below it and get somewhere for the mirror to actually hook onto. I'm getting hyped though. I think once I finish this this portion of the build, like the interior of the build, I think I'm gonna make a recap video, just kind of showing the progress we've made so far. Kind of as a bonus video, so anyone like joining the series has a good place to pick up. And then I will do the decals. So for anyone new, we're gonna do decals for some key pieces throughout the house. So like we had this that measured our heights as kids. I think my mom would love that detail. These paintings were paintings my mom painted, and so I'd love to do a decal of those. And I don't think I'll do the actual photo. I think it'll just be like my simplified rendition of it, Lego style. Trying to remember what else we did. Let's see. Maybe a decal for the washers. We'll see. That could be kind of fun. And then I feel like there was another one I'm like totally blanking on. I feel like there's a big one. I don't know. Was it over here? Maybe fireplace? I don't know. It'd be cool to just kind of do a whole sweep of the house and put in little decals that I design and print out on stickers. Put them all throughout. I think that'd be kind of cool. But regardless, let's get back to this. So we've got these. Oh, is that normal? Yeah, that is a normal one. I guess we want to do the one below. Let's move this up just to make sure that they actually match up. Like we want to make sure the mirror behind the sink matches up to the wall mirrors. Honestly, that's good enough. And then that's kind of it. I guess let's throw in one of these 2x2s. I think that's all we need for that wall. Let's pull this up. We don't have room for like any of that or even the lights. I think it'd be crammed. So I kind of like that. Okay. I don't think we have room for the shower, so I'm just going to fully leave it out. Yeah, there's just not room. So like you can see this has like a little toilet in there with the door. Here the door is so big, so it takes up the whole like shower. I guess we could still do a toilet somewhere. Like maybe in front of the door or right here. The toilets are so small, it makes them easy to just throw in places. That's pretty good, eh? Made that myself. It's like 5 pieces. But then they also have their closet back here. But to be fair, like, yeah, I don't even have a picture of their closet because it's just like any other closet, right? Like, it just has clothes in it. So it's not very noteworthy. So maybe I'll try to do this bathtub because this bathtub is pretty signature of their bathroom. And if I do that, then I can really leave some more space to do the toilet back there, and then bathtub right here, and then maybe a wall there. Yeah, kind of like that. Now the question is, though, how do I make a rounded tub? It's giving me all the tube. Way too big. There's got to be. What else would it go under? I don't know. Stories. One time, my brother and I, my youngest brother, or not my youngest brother, the brother that shared a room with me because we were about the same age, like a year apart. One time before, like, I think it was Sunday, like before church or whatever, we ran in, hid in my parents' bedroom behind some clothes, and we were expecting to pop out, and then they never came. Like, I don't know what they did, but they stayed out there forever. I think they finally came in to like get changed, but at that point we were just like hiding and thought, I don't know if we thought they'd see us, we just kind of stayed there. And I don't remember, I'm trying to remember now. I don't think we heard or saw anything. I mean, I didn't see anything. Like all I remember is like the clothes, like the darkness. But I remember it being just like awkward. Like we thought it'd be so funny and like exciting, and it really just was like we're just sitting behind some clothes, and at that point we were there for so long that it's just like awkward. Which we were young. Like it's not like our parents would have. I don't know. Like it wouldn't have been weird, but like I don't know. It was not what we envisioned as kids. I'm wondering if there's like a slope, like an inverted slope I could do to create that tub. Like, you know how we've been doing arches? Yeah, like something like this. I know that's a bit of a crude thing, like a pretty simple version, but it kind of works. She's like, how do we cap that off? Guess we could go this way with it instead. Yeah, let's bring these over here. I think it can help to just build it outside where we've got a little more room. But yeah, if y'all didn't notice, I'm using a new style of thumbnail. I talked to one of my brothers who's also doing, he's done some YouTube in the past and he's trying to do more now. And I was like, dude, I need some advice because again, I'm doing this until it becomes my full-time job, right? So I was like, how do I make that happen? Like I just love doing this. Something I look forward to every day, and I wish I could just spend all day doing it. So how do I do that? And his advice was thumbnails. I just got to get better at them ultimately. And so he was saying, first of all, try putting my face on it. Obviously, like we'll see what works, right? Everyone's audience is different, but try putting my face on it because people like a face and see how that works. So I tried that yesterday. I'm going to try doing that every day now. Just put some facial expression on there. Yeah, and we'll see what works. I still like showing the build every time. I I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to use AI. I feel like that just like I don't know. If it's me, I usually am like, AI, don't want to deal with it. So I don't know if the rest of my audience is like that. Sorry, this is just too big. But that's how I am. So I'm gonna go with that. This is the end of the day too. Like, I need to enjoy it. Y'all need to enjoy it, and I need to be proud of what I do. Right? Like, I'm not gonna do this forever if I don't like what I'm doing. So it's gonna be a give and take between me and the audience. You guys, making sure that you guys are getting what you want out of it, and I'm getting what I want out of it, so that it's sustainable and we do it forever. Last thing I want to do is like, I'm not trying to be Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? Whoops, stepped off the the walk pad there. That gave me a like boost of adrenaline. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, I don't think anyone would mistake me for that. But yeah, I think we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're learning as we go. So yeah, just keep giving me feedback, and we'll keep learning and growing and building this in the meantime. Yeah, if you're new here, pull up your project and work too. I really want this to be like a fun community for all of us, right? So like I want to see the projects y'all are building. I want to get feedback from you. I feel like constantly, like especially at the beginning of this project, I was constantly asking questions, wishing I had people that, y'all, the pros, like that could give me some good advice for building with Lego, digital building with Lego. And I'm only going to have more stuff like that as time goes on, because all these projects I expect to be different mediums. Obviously, if y'all love Lego, I'll do more Lego stuff, you know what I mean? But I definitely want to try out a bunch of stuff. So let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to see. And yeah, I'll try to make it happen, and we'll learn as we go. So this thing's tile. I'm like doing the bathtub right now. I'm kind of thinking that we do kind of like we did with the pavers. Just do 1x1s of differing colors. I know in real life they don't change that much, but I think this will give the vibe of tiles. Yeah, so let's just do a variety of these colors. That. Something like that. Maybe these ones are a little too extreme. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm like, I want to make these white to match the tub. Then we've got those sides that are open. And I guess I could do like a 1x4 across. Maybe that's the move. Let's see though. I think this is getting the vibe across pretty good though. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like definitely took some liberties, but like there's only so much you can do with Lego. I like that. My only other thought is I could do flat bottom, flat sides, but just make them curved sideways. That actually might be the way to go. Dang it, I should have grouped it before moving it in. Here, let's do it now. Let's see. I gotta start prepping topics for these. I obviously can just kind of ramble, but I feel like it's more interesting if I've got like a specific topic I'm talking about. So yeah, I can brag about Arizona weather right now. We pay for it in the summer, but we jacuzzi tub. We get all the benefits of it in the winter. So right now, it's I mean yeah, literally March, and yet it was it was what, high of 89 or something. It was extra hot today, but or 85, whatever it was. Just super nice out. So I'm loving that. I'm hardcore enjoying that. And then okay, so we have to do something like this. Something I haven't learned yet though is like how do you oh, there we go. Like how do people attach things side to side, and like if I wanted to put tile on the back of this, how would I do that? And on this, how would I connect stud to stud? So Lego stud to stud connection. Let's just Google it real quick, see if there's anything. Okay, yeah. So stuff like this. I guess, oh yeah, there was the, that's a good way to do it. Huh. Okay, well, that's helpful. Oh, this bracket. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. What else could we do? So really those brackets are big. That one, that's just too big. Really looking for something. The inverted bracket. Okay. Okay. And bracket. Okay. Let's try some of these out. So, I don't know if those really work for the use case. Like I could probably do maybe a bracket to like go up and around this. And then really these are just set in there. And then maybe I just put tiles on there actually. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I go like this. Use some illegal building techniques. One of my initial goals of this project was to learn some new building techniques, so we might just be doing that today. We need this to just be a smaller grid. Yeah, so like something like that. And then let's copy these over. So this would all be, I guess that would be white. We just need stuff on top of it. And then we just need something on the outside. I guess I don't know how we'll connect that yet, but we'll get to that in a sec. So let's also do some of these brackets. Yeah, like I was thinking, I mean, that's a little bit big. Like something like that, right? Where we could throw a tile on the outside of it. I was honestly almost hoping for one that has like one of these smooth faces on the outside. Not that. Like if this just had that smooth face, I guess why would they make that piece then? But okay. Well, that's an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know if I love this one. I feel like this is just going to get really big very quick and just end up being clunky. So maybe we hold off on this for now. Let's go back to our bigger grid. Yeah. So even if we did something like that, I don't know, that I think that just gets really big really fast. I guess we would need something. I don't know. Here, let's try it. 1x4 tile. Oh, our time's already up. Well, let's see this through. I want to see what this looks like if we go all the way with it. So then here we'd probably want 1x2 tile vertically. Yeah. And then we like copy these kind of all the way around. This we'd have to do maybe a 2x4. Yeah, we could do that. 2x4 on each side. I don't know. I don't know if I love this one because then it's still kind of, well, what if we go like this? So use these on the top side as well. Let's allow collisions just for a sec. Does this fit in between there? It doesn't, does it? Yeah, no, that doesn't. We could get rid of that, and then I think it does. Low key? Oh, is it not? Wait, that literally looks so close. Like, I can't tell if it would work or not. Like, it's not something I can try in real life, but it looks like almost there. Guess we still would have that kind of janky back to this. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, wait, never mind. That does not fit at all. Okay, I think we go with this. If anyone knows a better method, though, let me know. Very open to suggestions on this thing. But in the meantime, let's just throw this sucker in here. And then maybe we put this over here somewhere. That is such a big tub. It like takes up the whole bathroom. Maybe we literally just go completely out. I mean, we could either put it right next to the tub like that or next to the tub here. This one makes a little more sense layout wise, but it doesn't at all match the vibe here. So here we got the tub in the corner and then that over there. Either way, I'm totally good with getting rid of the closet like we've done because again, it's nothing notable. I like that. I think that fulfills the bathroom, honestly. At that point, we have like a kind of funky, weird little corner here, but I don't think it's terrible. I like that. Yeah, I think we go with that. So I'll call it for that. I think that's done with the interior. So we did this. I don't think we'll do the powders room. This is really just like a storage room. So there's nothing really interesting in there. We did the garage. We did this courtyard. And there's like always more detail we could do, like chairs, but I don't think they'd look great and it just feel a little bit crammed. We did the rental unit, bathroom, bedroom, and kitchen in there. This storage room I think we'll leave blank. Laundry room done with all the shelving for our clothes. The story of like, what was it? The auction, the chore auction for my siblings' stuff and mine. We did my bedroom with the Lego table under here. Oh, that I think was one of the decals. Maybe, I think. This is my Lego table where I spent all my time building Legos growing up and doing other things. My bed up here. And then over here we've got three other brothers' room with the rock wall. And then my sister's room with the bookshelf, all the books I read growing up. And this summer, my younger brother slept here, and I came back from college, put my twin bed in his room, and I slept here. The bathroom, the boys' bathroom where we do geography, like geography game. Oh, that was one of the other printed tiles I wanted to do, was these with US maps and world maps. We just quiz each other on geography while looking at each other in this mirror. The den just didn't actually happen until I left, but it was a nice chill spot when I came back to when I moved home at times and visited. And there was just like paintings my mom had made with little Easter eggs. And then the kitchen, so much time spent in this like great room. The cooking area, sitting on here reading books from the library, sitting up to the counter doing homework while my mom made dinner. Living room, like bunch of family events here. Dinner table, lots of conversations with everyone in the family and fights as teenagers and whatever all happened there. And then front courtyard, it's where my prom and my sister's wedding happened. So that's cool. And then my parents' bedroom. Obviously didn't spend a lot of time in here, but I'm sure it was very bit meaningful for them. And then their bathroom, their closet, their tub, all the 6 kids, which when we were young, I think we could fit in there, maybe 4 at least. That was cool. And then outside, oh, and at this sink, this is my mom's, sink was always like, anytime you needed something like a big old pokey pulled out, like a thorn pulled out, or you needed to get bandaged up, this is where you were sitting on that counter while she bandaged you up. And then out here, the outdoor shower, we'd like rinse off before hopping in the sauna. Which, yeah, my brother lived in Finland for 2 years. So that's why my parents got one. And then the hot tub, my dad's hot tub, he got that after I'd moved out. The gym he made after I moved out, that was like, my little brother got super massively ripped. I guess we thought about doing something more with that. We might still. We'll see. Oh, this corner. We got to figure out this corner. Back porch, so many stories there. We'll have to. I think we should do some furniture or something out here just because there is a lot of stuff out there. But yeah, I think that's kind of covers everything we built out. Obviously the exterior, but damn, we're making good progress. So next steps, I think we'll do kind of some of the details that we missed. So like figure out this whole corner. If y'all have any tips for that, let me know. And then otherwise we'll put on the base, like a black base like they do with Lego architecture sets. Probably put some plants in the front here because my mom did a lot of that. And then decals. So we'll do the decals, and then we'll make the instruction manual, and then we'll make the box, design the box itself, and then I'll get it all made, buy the pieces, and package it up, give it to my dad, get some footage of us giving it to him, see his reaction. If you were here at the beginning, one of our initial goals was make him cry. Going through this now, like, it makes me a little bit emotional just going through all the memories in each little room that each one captures. Maybe we'll try to capture some more stories, you know. Yeah, put some Easter eggs in the box and like on the box design, and yeah, build it together. We might have to wait until my wedding actually in June. We'll see. I may be able to see him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to get it done before Easter because I think he's coming into town with my mom for Easter. So I could probably pull him away, give him this, record some footage, all that. It's going to be so awkward though. I'm not like, I've never recorded footage of people before or myself around people. So we'll see how it turns out, but you know, got to send it. So anyway, and then I'll package that all up in a big video. But till then, I'll see you tomorrow.